Alright, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We are going to be continuing the journey. Thank you for your understanding for the short break I had to take. Work got in the way, but let us continue. So right now in Room of the Requirements, let's see what we have to do. We have Lodgok's Loyalty, Shadow of Hope. Um, let's do Shadow of Hope first and then go to Lodgok's Loyalty. So just outside of Feldcroft, we should be meeting with Sebastian and Anne. Let us zoom into Feldcroft and fast travel. Hope you guys are doing well. I know I am. I had an exceptionally well work-related thing. I am relaxed. I got to see a new city and have been having a lot of fun at the meeting. Let's get back into it. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen now.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
What's she drinking?
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft.
Medicine?
Where would they go? When would I see her?
All right, let's talk to him.
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
This is more complicated.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
All right.
Good luck with Ominous, until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Okay. So let us go. Is it over here with Matt? Matty's over here. Fine. Fast travel there. Let's do Natty's side quest. Or is it just to talk to her? I'm not sure anymore. It's so long. Let's fly over.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Every time the character will always say she wonders who lived there. But that's fine. Just part of the story.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yes.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agapes Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What am I hoping to learn?
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Let's
Very
speak.
well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
First is just a simple talking mission. I think afterwards it's going to be a bit of a stealth section. One is inside there. We shall go there later.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
What has?
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
It's a very sad story.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Damn.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
About the
Could
note?
you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
That's a bit of
Thank
blackmail.
you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Okay.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
We shall go to the do broomsticks last.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
And first talk to Mr.
Hello there.
Filbert.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Let's say he was wise.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
All right.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
We probably will have to find a letter, a book, and something else. If I see where this is going right now. Up we go.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh,
There she is.
Isco, what have I done?
Isco.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Probably won't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Yes, yes, yes.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not Too late.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Would have been nice if that note had a small slit where it was stuck with a knife into the door to make it more real. But you could probably chalk it up to magic. Okay, let us find Natty. And she probably will not be there anymore.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Yes. And no. This way. At least that's how my quest marker wants me to go. Could have gone through the town as well.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
And we find a wand.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
I don't like it. Wow.
Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Jesus Christ.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Now, time for a stealth section. And see if my
Footprints led to this room. There must
goblin
be another way forward.
activated.
The hidden door.
Revelio.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Thank you very much. 17 health potions. Let's hope we will not need them.
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait. Someone's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
And rightfully so. They teach the dark arts at other schools. Why should Hogwarts be any different?
I take what I want.
How defiant.
Hey,
Alright, let's wait for him to pass. Is he coming my way?
hey.
No one's seen me.
Brockborough's always a treasure trove. Never failed to fill the sacks. That's me, of course. It's exhausting. Standing here all
Tell us.
Good thing I found him.
Girls be nothing but trouble.
Revelio.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend.
If they're daft enough to try to come through here. I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets. When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
Just above you.
Oi.
I used to be stationed near Iron. They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them for all I've done there.
I'm not go this way yet. Let's go back for a bit.
What?
My loyalty's to Rookwood and
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Rookwood will reward us for our loyalty, don't you fret.
Alright, if you say so.
Revelio.
It wouldn't last a week. You see if you can last even a day. I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Jesus Christ, yeah, maybe.
The Hamlets don't stand a chance against us.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. Arrowshire isn't worth the time.
Don't give me that look. You want to mind yourself, you do, before I take it into my head to do something that... Expulso! Expulso! Death from above! Pay for your deed.
You little coward!
Knew I'd find you. Hold still, you little maggot.
Is that the best you can do? I've little patience for such crude.
I've seen her show more affection to a whore club.
Where is she?
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
Okay.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Well, we shall keep the enemies first at bay.
I've robbed every traveling vendor.
So full of themselves. Suppose that's what we're counting on, isn't it?
Come back here!
Your life ends here. Expulso! Now you've gone too far.
Release me!
Thought you could hide from me, did ya? Expulso!
Come on. Got him.
Revelio.
Let us take everything out. Wasn't too bad, just had to use 2 items, what you have here.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Anything else? Up there is something. So let us collect everything we can. Here is the letter.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Which we shall do in due time. So now we just have to find Natty. I'm still curious to see where she went. I mean,
Revelio.
here's Isco. Let's talk to him.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon it.
Revelio.
There it
Mr.
is.
Abe's wand could be in there. Alohomora.
Nice little more puzzle. Here's one. And here's the second one. Easy cheesy.
Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Oh, they left him nothing.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
And
Be
he's gone.
prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
They're all gone. So we don't give her her one back now? Oh well.
Revelio.
Anything I missed? Doesn't seem like it. I say, and then I find a Wigwell potion just somewhere in the center. Ah, well. It's a massive cellar. Alright.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Yes, let us do that. And then we shall test Lodgok's loyalty. Oh no.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
They haven't been of much of a help, but you understand.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Alright. Actually, quick question. Can we talk with the guy from Mr. Hill? Wrong way. Here are the barrels. And up there in the corner. Oh, we've got some
The
mail.
Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
We're right next to him.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Nah, it's fine. You are a little bit of a posh prick. Alright, let's see. That was one. We still have Poacher's House Co-op. I said we shall do the main mission. Where is it? I did want to go to the world map. Yes, that is where it is. It's Tower Tunnel. Probably best just to travel over there. So, what I will be doing, and I will be telling you this now, is I will be playing the main story just until we beat the BBEG, and then probably won't be doing the final
Why am I always on?
quest. The reason for not doing the final quest at once is I do want to do 100%.
Revelio.
Don't have to fight the troll now. It's fine. But here is the entrance.
Alohomora.
I think if another Alohomora 3, then you have to fight the troll. But we do have it. Nah, I still have to fight the troll. My bad. Tell you what, there is.
Handy resource.
Bombarda.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
You're really not very good at it, are you?
Pity. Not quite.
Come on. That was a misclick. Go back.
Walk up the school since you saved Mr. Reb and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Yes, Natsai. Thank you for waiting till I finished that fight.
Revelio. Could be some of Ranrock's loyalists in there. Let's be careful.
And let us do
No sign of Lodgok out here.
the mines.
He must be inside already.
The whole thing with controlling trolls in the early quest was fun, but the fact that they can be controlled is a little on the weird side that wizards
Look
haven't
at the
figured out
size
yet.
of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
Ragdoll.
Revelio.
Anything else here? Yep, there's a chest. Can't go through there, meaning
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine.
let us use the cart.
Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Yeah, but the one in Gringotts is more
Something seems
sophisticated.
wrong.
How deep will this take me? I
Ranrock's
wonder?
gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Let me out with this part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio.
Could go back, but there's nothing there. So let us continue.
Incendio.
Yep, there's something to incend. And the way open is the way is now open.
Never anything interesting around here.
that. That over there. Up we go. With Moonrock. And there's a lock to do. Let's do that one as well. There it is. Why is the green one so bright? That is a little bit weird.
Revelio.
Right, that. Open it this way, thanks for the chest.
Revelio.
Nothing else here, so let us go back the way we came from. Anyone here? No.
Incendio.
Just one. Just a bag. Okay. Probably a fight down there. We got health potions.
Such one less shoot. How nice of you. How nice of you to stop by.
I think they felt that in London.
I would feel that. That is the question.
Revelio.
Anything else here? Apart from some enemies. Well, correctly enough, so we did have to go down.
Incendio.
That.
Revelio.
That's it, and back up we go. Okay, not too bad. Chest. Not here though. Did miss something though. Got it. Did I just soft lock myself? No, it didn't. Alright, back up we go.
Revelio.
Ah, it's up top. So we'll be going there shortly. Actually, shortly is now. Up, up, and away we go.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh god. You bet you can't slide down. Open that.
Revelio.
Anything else? Yes. Something over here. Huh? I'm a little bit confused. So, okay. That is that section done. Anything over here? We missed a little bit of cash.
Revelio.
You. Alright. Let us continue. Whoa. Wondering why it didn't come up. I see some goblins. We go stealth. I would say so.
Ranrock is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
I won't rest. That was the praise. One less. You'll pay for that too slow. I don't think you know who you're dealing with. I
Let's go out.
pray. I won't rest.
Ranrock has fooled you all. Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect.
Yes, but since there's something over here,
These devices run on steam power.
I have to activate them.
Revelio.
There's two more things here. 1, 2. Thank you. So what did that open up? Okay. Just checked on the stairs. Okay. Oh, this way. Alright, nothing else down there. Let us go back up. Let's use this one first. Ah, these are gorgeous sequences. That's the one we opened before. With a nice little chest behind it. High raised floor. Okay, that is locked. Let us travel back and use the elevator. Over here.
I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Probably not.
Revelio.
Nothing else to do here.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists. Aki.
Wasn't too bad a fight. Collapse all the pillars. Here.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lodgok, come to make amends, little brother.
No, they're brothers.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me?
Don't give it to him.
It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was.
No. Why did they have to?
Don't!
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lodgok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
And shit.
Avada Kedavra!
Just dodging it. Let's get out of there. It's really bad about Lodgok. I liked him as a character. He was very friendly. Went forthcoming.
Poor Lodgok, dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place.
Luckily, we are right at the exit. I'm curious to know what you guys, where you guys think the final repository is at.
I'll send word to Vic to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Bombarda!
Why does it say there's enemies nearby? Oh well. Well, the map chamber is very far off, so we shall actually just fast travel there. Unless you want to see me flying for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. I don't know. I think it's faster just to travel there. Then you don't have to winding staircases or Hogwarts. Alright, let's go to the map chamber.
I
And
hope
go in the
Professor
quest.
Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Alright.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Come on, Professor Bokar.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils.
I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Alright, we shall do this quest as well. It's the final trial, I believe. Sorry about that. Let's go to Bainborough. And then we shall end the episode here. I mean, they are not here, because here would be ending it now, but I'm still going to play one more mission. One more quest. Nice, cute little dragon. Alright, up the way we go. I think the first time I played this through before
What are you up
quest,
to now?
You're here.
Figured.
I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information. Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
Of course.
It looks like a Graphorn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a Graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
I mean, it's pretty obvious what you have to do, so let's go
If
for
that's
it.
what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the mat chamber.
Alright. Off we go. Can we... No, we can't use any wands, I mean brooms or beasts yet. Which is fine. Should be done now. And let us fly to him. It's pretty close by. It's still something that we should do on the broom, because it might take a while, but not that big. The griffin that we have. On the way, let's pop some balloons.
Revelio.
And there is a bandit fan. Alright. Let us fight a Graphorn. That's where they want us to go.
This must be the place.
Extreme danger. Burn back. Oh well. Actually, before we do anything, let's do that. And that. We don't need Expelliarmus. Okay. I think we're ready.
Very well. Lord of the Shore, show yourself.
I did try to find the Graphorns before, but they're only unlocked after you complete this quest. Get this majestic beast. Halfway there. Let us kneel.
I need your help, friend.
Have the last ride we can get. Alright.
Here we go!
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the academy. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacombs as soon as you can.
Potato!
This way. Ah, such beautiful music.
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
Potato!
Nah, we aren't slow. You guys are the ones that's slow.
Expulso!
I should investigate. We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
We're a dragon short because of you. Perhaps we'll have you fight instead.
Time for you all to clear out.
It's you. Protego! Let it display.
It's nice to see the countryside. Just leather or it's slightly speed of this rail. Bad. Alright, let us witness the memory.
Revelio.
But you know, we do Goblin first. Totally, this is one of the trials where it's just a boss fight. I hope.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
So, what is the memory?
Revelio.
No chest? Scam. Scam. Alright, let's go to the memory. Yes, yes, yes. Cry down.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morgan, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others.
Impressive. Has sort of an evil flair to it.
I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? They won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Jesus.
She's alive.
Talk about a memory.
Revelio.
Professor using the killing curse on another professor. Now that is heavy. Alright, let's enter the map chamber. But using that sort of magic on students isn't the best thing ever. You should never use magic on students. I mean, not that kind of magic. Let's see what they have to say for themselves.
The caverns below Hogwarts where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley.
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
All right. We have 2 more main quests to do.
You can't
And
imagine.
2 more bad guys to defeat. One is definitely Ranrock. And if you can guess who the other one is, please do. We shall not consult with Mr. Ollivander just yet. We shall first do the side quest. Hold on. How are our challenges looking? We've nearly finished all of that. We still have 4 more times to upgrade our equipment. 4 more beasts, 10, 20, so about 14 more beasts to capture and 1 more beast to breed. Yeah, and we still have to do all the astronomy stuff. So for 1 Hogwarts secret. Still haven't found all the secrets yet, have I? Oh well. Hotspots, some more balloons, more landing platforms. Quests. 12 more side quests to do. 2 more main. And a lot of combat feats to do. Alright. So here is what we are going to be doing next episode. We will continue with 3 side quests we have open right now. Shadow of the Relic, the Grief and Vengeance, and Poacher's House Call, and these will lead to everything else, I suspect. But we also do have some side quests in Hogwarts. One is History of Magic, and Summoner's Court, as well as the Puzzle Room 2. At Hogsmeade, it's just the main quest. I think there's something in the world map as well. So let me just check this out. Is treachery. Alright, well, anyway, I'm going to be leaving it up here for this episode. Thank you all for joining me in, and I shall see you all next time. Leave a like, subscribe if you choose to, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.